Hello, what's good, my people? So we're going to talk about the silver bullet of the PM session from 2 to 3 p.m. New York time. So hapa kwenye tunaona tuliona there was a nice sell at the silver bullet in AM session New York time. So here, what happened here was a reversal of this whole move, a reversal of this whole move, which happened at the AM session. Most of the time the daily low was already formed here, daily low, and it formed an order block here which resisted price from going past here, taking out this low. So hapa venye mnaangalia hapa, si mnaona ma week, and a nice indication like the price was resisted here. Tukidrop into 5 minutes kidogo, tunaangalia tutaona a nice change in market structure hapa and a retracement hapa, change in market structure, retracement hapa, of which ilikuwa nice indication kuonesha like the market has changed and it's now reversing. Here mkiangalia hapa, this now already formed, pia hapa ikaform order block of which hakuna price yenye ilipita this black candle here. It resisted price from going further back to take out this low here. Unaona hapa the bodies were here on top of, above this order block here. The bodies were respecting it very cleanly here. This was a nice confirmation that it was a buy, mostly going to New York lunch. So immediately hapa tungeona this indication here. Prior to that, let us go to 1 minute time frame ndo tuone tunge catch up a nice trade, silver bullet trade, since tungekuwa tumejua hapa market ilikuwa ni a buy market, ilikuwa imesha change structure, market structure shift, imeanza kwenda buys, ika take out this high here which was formed on the AM session silver bullet. It was aiming for this high here which was taken out prior to the silver bullet. So immediately venye tuliona hii high imetakiwa out, this PM session silver bullet wasn't that clear. Hapa sasa ndo ungejua like this sentiment, like how the market was going, though at least ungekuwa able to take at least one trade hapa, but I can tell you that this session wasn't clear juu pia mi nilitake out, nilichukua hapa sell, and I sell, I thought the market ilikuwa isha take out this high here na ilikuwa imeacha kuendelea kwenda chini, so nilikuwa nachukua sell aiming for this gap to be refilled, but it went, ilienda juu but ilikuja refill later on hapa on around 3, but at the time of silver bullet bado, so I didn't participate on that trade. Yeah, I was stopped out and the market wasn't that clear to me hapa penye nilifikiria ni sell. So here immediately tungeona kitu kaa hii. In case ungekuwa umestop your out, let me show you another strategy. Like ungekuwa umestop your out, ungejua when to enter the market. Ukiangalianga on mostly on Nasdaq, mostly market iki have a run to one directional run, mostly one directional run, meaning like this one, these are one directional run here, this one a one directional run, forming big candles to the upside or downside. Mostly it happen on a 1 minute. The market usually after imefika kwa objective yake, taking out a high, taking out a low, refilling an efficiency in a retracing. So hapa ungengoja tu like a nice retracement uanze ku anticipate that retracement penye itafanyika. So here mostly venye inge from that run here ilikuja ika take out this high, ilikuja ika take out high yenye ilikuwa kwa 5 minutes, but here on 15 minutes it came to refill this inefficiency here, which was created on the AM session around 8:30. Ilikuja ku refill that inefficiency. Mostly market goes to refill inefficiencies, take out lows and highs, or consolidate. So hapa ilikuja ku take out this inefficiency. So with that, buyers on 15 minutes time frame, buyers tungeangalia, you could start anticipating for a nice reversal here, of which ungeangalia hapa venye ilikuja ikaresistiwa na hii order block hapa, huku go past halfway of this order block, halfway of this order block here. Tukimesha hii order block na Fibonacci hapa 0.5 level iko up, ilikuwa a little bit higher, some 2 ticks or 3 ticks higher on the mid gap of this order block, of 5-minute order block, of which hapa na ikakuja ika refill this inefficiency here. So here tukiingia kwa 1 minute, tukiangalia hapa another order block ya 1 minute iko hapa, of which it was respected. Market kufikia hiyo order block, tukiweka hapa hii week on the high of that order block, unaona market kuifikia, iliguza tu hiyo order block on the lower side of that order block. Let us put another line to show you. It hit the low of that order block na ikaanza kuretrace chini, so immediately ungekuwa na market, ungeangalia this forming na the time of day ni around 37 to 37 mostly. Kuna concept mingi hapa naweza tumia like ku identify hii trade, but I did not participate on this trade after being stopped out here. Participate. So here immediately ungeona hiyo order block imenini, but we could have still waited to see how the market could react. A nice week was left there. Market ikateremka chini, but didn't go immediately to fill this gap and formed another green candle. This green candle is another order block, 1 minute order block here, which was formed. So immediately to go like to kai form with a nice confirmation like this order block has been respected, tungeteka kwa hii order block, then tuangalie kama market itakuja take out this order block. The bodies could be on the high of this order block, but the bodies respected that order block here. Naona hakuna the bodies haikufika huku juu ya order block, but wiki ilikuja. Mostly tukiangalia hizi vitu order blocks and draw to market, mostly you can consider the bodies, since the wicks mostly tend to do the damage, but bodies zinakuanga mostly respected. Hiyo ndio inaweza kuonyesha if the market is going up or down. So when that order block was formed, tunge confirm bado hii candle kwanza kubwa i take out this order block to the lower side, then we could have taken a nice trade here, a sell trade, of which tunge put a tight stop loss, since bado tuko skeptical like market inaweza rudi juu hapa. Hii nayo ungejua tu with experience most of the time, like most of the time ni experience to exposure, frequent exposure to this market ndio inaweza kupea such confidence ndio take out that such kind of trade. So here hatungeenda chini, tunge aim to the low of this, since tuwezijua maybe it's a retracement hadi hapa na iendelee kwenda juu, na tungekuwa tunajua how to behave. So tunge take out hiyo, tunge take that trade. It's a nice 1 to 7 trade. Tungekuwa tumerisk $49 equal out in case iende away from our direction yenye tumeweka, which ingetu stop out, tunge lose $49, but in turn tungepata $347 kama ingeenda to our position. So here most of the time the highs of the low of the market of the day in the market usually forms at these hours, mostly kwa huku 2 to 3 or on lunch hour, mostly ndo zinaformingi lunch hour from 12 New York time. Huko ndo highs and lows zinaformingi zenye unaweza zitumia ka confluence na kupea at least a nice bias kujua kama market ina teremka kama inapanda. Venye mliona hapa nilistop you out na this sudden move here, of which nilikuwa na anticipate kuja hapa, but it later went to where I was anticipating here. It filled this gap here. Most of the time when you are wrong in trading, like you could have anticipated a very correct thing, but market does the opposite, of which unafaa kutake in, kuobserve kama market eventually ilienda penye ulikuwa umeanticipate ama like ili go too away from anticipation. Ka ilienda penye ulikuwa umeanticipate, at least ungejua your analysis was correct, but ni wewe tu ndo uliingia mapema. But ka ili go too away from place yenye ulikuwa umetrade, umeekelea position, you could have known that your analysis was just wrong. But here when market ilienda hapa, niliona niliingia tu mapema, like singeingia hiyo time, but nilikuwa nimepata a nice change in market structure hapa kwenye ilitake out this low here and a nice retracement which I took a sell here na nikaka stop loss kwa hii week, of which ilianza kwenda chini. I anticipated hapa, but this is what happened, but I can't show you. Hapa ndo at least ungeona hii take out that low, ingekuwa nice trade of which ungetengeneza pesa. So see you tomorrow on 20th August 2023 on the Silver Bullet trades. Goodbye.